DISARM is the first mindfulness life skill of the resilience stage and will guide you through how to catch unhelpful thoughts and disarm them. Building resilience will help you to navigate life's ups and downs and feel better equipped to approach any situation. Discover unhelpful thoughts. All that we are is the result of what we have thought. The mind is everything. What we think, we become. The first letter in the DISARM life skill acronym is D for Discover Unhelpful Thoughts. Discovering unhelpful thoughts is the first step to identify, depersonalize, and dissipate unhelpful thinking. Education. Discovering unhelpful thoughts is about recognizing when thought patterns have reached the point of negatively impacting your well-being and your capacity to resolve situations to the best of your ability. The best way to discover unhelpful thoughts is by observing them directly in the mind, or by noticing difficult emotions, feelings, and sensations that unhelpful thoughts can cause in the body. Number 1. Observe your thoughts. The first way to discover if you are having unhelpful thoughts is to consider the following of your recent thought patterns. Are you having any automatic or repetitive thoughts? Are you able to stop thinking about a situation or event if you wanted to? Are you overly judging or labeling, criticizing, complaining, or overly comparing? If the answer is yes to one or more of these questions, then it's likely you've taken a situation a little too personally, and it is impacting your well-being and your capacity to resolve the situation effectively. Number 2. Scan your body. The second way to discover if you are having unhelpful thoughts is to search for any difficult tensions and emotions you are currently feeling, and then trace them back to the thought that generated them. By directing your attention, scan your body and look for the following. Is there any physical discomfort, tightness, or unusual sensations? Are you feeling negativity, irritation, resentment, anger, or dissatisfaction? Are you feeling any tension, anxiety, or stress? Consider these sensations and emotions. What situation or event is this linked to? What is the related thought about the situation that is causing these emotions? By using these two techniques to observe our mind and body, we can take a snapshot to discover any unhelpful thoughts and related emotions. We call this a thought snap, which you'll try out next. Activity. The thought snap consists of the dominant thought, the dominant emotion, the situation, event, or trigger, and your struggle rating. Your struggle rating is the strength of your emotions and their influence on how you're currently thinking, feeling, and behaving on a scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is barely at all and 5 is overwhelmed. Now, let's go through 2 example thought snaps. Example 1. In this first example, we'll see how unhelpful repetitive thinking was first noticed, which is then consciously attributed to a trigger event. The dominant thought. Doesn't my friend like me? The situation, event, or trigger. Gemma didn't call me back. Again. The dominant emotions. Annoyed, feeling insecure. Struggle rating, 3 out of 5. By noticing the repetitive nature of the dominant thought and how the thought made them feel, it became clear that this thought pattern is not helpful. Example 2. In this next example, the difficult emotions and physical sensations in the body are noticed first, which is then consciously attributed to an unhelpful thought. The dominant emotions. Overwhelmed, stressed, burned out, feelings of loss of control. The situation, event, or trigger. Being tasked with doing the seemingly impossible. The dominant thought. Everyone is relying on me. I mustn't fail or they'll think badly of me. Struggle rating. 5 out of 5. By first noticing the uncomfortable emotions and physical sensations in the body, it was possible to consciously trace back to the unhelpful thought that was driving these feelings. Now, either in your mobile phone notes or in a journal, take your own thought snap in as few words as possible. If nothing is bothering you right now, then think back to an earlier moment in your day or week and thought snap that. Pause the video whilst you do this. Takeaway. Discovering unhelpful thoughts is the first step to identify, depersonalize, and dissipate unhelpful thinking. Discovering unhelpful thoughts is about recognizing when thought patterns have reached the point of negatively impacting your well being and your capacity to resolve situations to the best of your ability. By consciously observing our mind and body, we can take a snapshot to discover any unhelpful thoughts.